if I don't get this visa today, then I'm just, and my life is just done. My life is just done. So I went to the embassy, fingers crossed. Hello guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, I'm your girl Coco Mite. Kindly go follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok at Coco_Mite, at Coco and Dante, at Coco and Saint Kenya. You can also subscribe to our new baby channel at Coco and Saint Kenya. I'll be putting the link down there on the description box, and get us to 10,000 subscribers, guys. And guys, we are also on the road to 50,000 subscribers. We have like 3,500 subscribers to go. We hit 50k, but it's been a long journey, but hopefully this year we'll get to that 50,000 subscribers. So guys, as I was unpacking my stuff today, I came across some documents from last year. Yeah, some documents that I had processed last year. And today, guys, I'm going to give you a very short story of how I was denied the US visa, the US student visa last year. Yeah. So yeah, guys, I applied for one and I was denied bila hata kufikiria. So fast forward to the story of how shit happened. So last year, guys, I was supposed to join school in Minnesota. And I've seen that most of you guys have been wondering why I had not finished school before, or how comes like people have been wondering, like, Connie, I had not finished my studies before. And this is the reason, guys. Last year I was supposed to join Minnesota State University. That's in Minnesota. And last year I had applied for a student visa. Yeah. And that was after I had already filled out all the documents. You need like a DS 160. And I literally had all my documents intact. Yeah. And I had filled out each and every form, F1, DS 160. It's this one, like any other sijui zingine zinaitwa nini, but I literally had all my documents intact. My admission letter was already ilikuwa ishafika. Yeah. I had paid all the fees, not the fees, I had paid all those kuna hizo ma fees zinalipwa hapo, so I had already paid all those. And I was just waiting for the student visa. So fast forward to the day of embassy interview. Yeah, it's called the consulate interview. So fast forward to that day, I had booked an appointment for like, it was on a Monday at 7:30 a.m. Yeah. And guys, for me to get I had already waited for like almost a year. I had already waited for almost a year to get that interview, because that time it was during COVID. And the interview, the booking dates, they were all like, it was full. So I had to wait for like a year. a year just to go for that interview, for that US embassy interview. So it goes to that day. That was on May. It was on May around 18th, and it was on May 18th. So on May 18th, I had booked for a Monday morning, 7:30 a.m. So on that day, I woke up very early in the morning. Me, I had already even fasted for any, guys, when you're going, maybe you're going for those interviews at the embassy, when I'm going, pray for yourself, pray for your visa, pray just to find the best consulate there. And on that day, I woke up and I was like, oh man, this is the day, siku imefika. Hey, I went to the consulate embassy. I was so sure. And I was just praying that, and I was like, I must get this visa. Yeah. So nikiingia huko, I was just like, if I don't get this visa today, then I'm just, my life is just done. My life is just done. So I went to the embassy, fingers crossed. Met there was this lady, hey, a very petite one, a very petite mzungu at the embassy. And at first, when I gave her the documents, these guys are wangaliange mtu kwa macho, they're always like typing. So at first I was like, damn. And wanauliza maswali tu zinakuja. And before I went to the embassy, I had been told, if the consulate doesn't ask for your documents, don't give them out. Yeah, so just give them out just give them out if you are asked for the documents. So I kept my documents, I answered the questions. Yeah, but then when it got to giving out the documents, akaniambia, let me see the documents, your bank, there was this, it's the bank statement. Yeah. So for the bank statements, it's usually supposed to be above 2.5 million. Hey. Wait, so guys, I had some, when going to the embassy, I had taken my documents from my bank statement documents from my uncle who had 2.5 M, because we guys, we're not that rich, bwana. We can't any finding 2.5 million bank statement document. So I had acquired one from my uncle. So when giving all the documents, this lady asked me, Ati, who is this and this? Like, this lady saw the documents and she was like, who is this? And I told her it was my uncle documents. Where? The lady was, no. How will I know he's your uncle? He's not your uncle. You're lying. This is not your uncle. Hey, guys. I'm telling you, the room, the embassy, the interview place is always so silent, and she was shouting, and she was like, no, this is not your, how will I know this is your uncle? And I was like, damn, how am I even going to prove that he's my uncle? I mean, those are just documents. My parents had given me, I'll call me documents. I mean, but here are your embassy documents. Here are the bank statement documents, and yeah, my parents had just wished me well. Yeah, so when this lady had started saying, this is not your uncle, blah blah blah. I knew that this was the end of me. I felt so crushed. I was like, oh damn, I hope at that time I even tried, like, I couldn't even speak, because I was like, that's my uncle's documents. And where guess what I was given? Yeah. So I was given this. This form, and for those who have gone to the embassy, I'm sure you have seen that when someone has gotten a pass, you're given. I think it's a blue one, yeah. And then if you're given like if they're like you need to try again, they'll give you something like this. So, and this one says, "Dear applicant, this is to inform you that you have been found ineligible." Ineligible for a non-immigrant visa under section 2 blah blah blah. I deny all blah. Eish. I'm telling you, this lady handed me over like my documents back like this, and she was like, we are done. I remember I walked out of that place feeling so shattered. Yeah, because I really had very high hopes. I really had very high hopes of getting my student visa. Then that was last year, and being that my embassy appointment was just like a month. Yeah, it was like a month or two. It was like a month after Dante had passed, and I had felt like I had no other thing, like I had no other option, and it was just this visa or nothing, and I knew that it was just my visa. That was the only thing that I had hopes with, because at that moment I had stopped going to school in Kenya. Dante had already passed, and now I was just, that was the only thing I felt like, that was the only thing that was remaining for me. So I remember when I got out of that, when I was leaving the embassy, I felt so broken, I couldn't even call my mom to tell her that I had failed the embassy, the visa interview. Well, because me nilikuwa na imagine like calling my mom, telling her again. And I didn't even have the strength to even make that call. Yeah. So I went back to the house. So that time I had gone to the Summers family's place, and I remember I went to the house and just passed out the whole day, because I just felt I had no other reason remaining. I had no other purpose. And in me, I just felt I was just done. I was just done with everything. And then the embassy, nilikuwa nafikiria even to rebook the embassy appointment again, but the next appointment was in 2023. Yeah, that's now again 2 years, and it was fully booked for the next 2 years till 2023. So nilikuwa nakaa napiga hesabu now I have failed the embassy interview. So what's next for me? Yeah, what was next? I just felt, guys, I just felt so bad. And for a moment I lost hope. I just lost hope with everything. Yeah, and now I was back to now figuring out what's next for me. And I actually took like almost 3 days just for it to sink in that I had failed the embassy interview. Yeah, but after just talking to my parents, I was like, okay, let me start afresh again. Let me now figure out my life from now on. So that was when the idea of staying in Nairobi came. Yeah, and I decided, well, no, I really need to figure out what to do with my life. And I decided, now let me just let me start a new life in Nairobi, and yeah, see how things will work out. Yeah, so moving to Nairobi was never in my plans, like before I went to the interview, to the embassy interview, to the consulate interview. So yeah, it happened after I failed that interview. So guys, enemy, I've never understood the reasons why why the interviewer couldn't accept my documents, because they were all right, and I've never really understood it. So I really couldn't understand what happened with my documents back then. But guys, yeah, in sometimes I just can't believe that I failed it and life continued moving on. Yeah, I mean, I thought that was the end of me, and that was last year. But hopefully guys, hopefully guys, this year, hopefully we are going to get the visa that we need. I'm hoping that this year, hopefully, by God's grace, by God's mercies, by God's grace and mercies, guys, this year, hopefully, we are going to get a visa. Yeah, I'm just hoping, and I just feel like we are going to get a visa this year, whether not US, just anywhere else in this world, because we already have the passport, guys, and we really need to start traveling, because we really need to fill these pages. We need to travel the world and everything. And but meantime, while we are waiting for a visa, Maze, invite me to your countries, Bona. I have a document here that is lying. It's just lying here. Invite me, send me it's called a what? A tourist. Invite me to your countries. I also want to travel. Yeah, so guys, that was just a throwback story about how I got denied a visa. So, but at least we accepted the facts and we moved on with our lives. So let's wait for this year's outcome. Yeah, and guys, continue keeping me in your prayers. Yeah, and everything will eventually work out, because I mean, our God isn't our God will definitely walk this through. And even though we failed the first interview, we're going to keep on trying and trying again. Just as someone commented on my videos, that Coco, keep on trying until life works. Yeah, and that's what we're actually working on at the moment. I'm always trying. I keep on trying each and every day. Sometimes I wake up so broken in the morning, but eventually I know things will work out for us. So guys, when you're a visa outside there, please continue trying and trying. And try again, and never lose hope. And I know we will get there someday. So I think that's the end of our story, guys. So till next time, guys, remember to like this video. Remember to leave a comment. Have you ever been denied a visa? What did you do, and how did you go about it? Did you were you denied a US visa before? Which other country did you try and did you get the visa? Yeah, so leave a comment down there, and till next time, guys, love you.